Me and my friends wanted to know, when you're in the studio creating your records, do you have any insecurities that your fans will not identify with your music? And if so, how do you cope with that?
When I'm writing, no, I don't, because it only clouds your creativity. But after I finish, I do, I try to be as open-minded as possible in the studio, because when I've tried to write records for other people, they just sound really obvious. And usually it's kind of like when someone is trying to be sexy, or someone's trying to be extra hard, or trying to be, you can tell it looks really contrived. So I just try to write whatever I feel, or whatever is inspiring me or the other songwriters. And with this album, I was concerned because it's very different, and it is a lot harder and more aggressive and passionate than any other records. And I was hoping that people would allow me to grow, but I feel like it's my responsibility to kind of be a trendsetter. And there are certain artists like Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera that don't really try to be like everybody else, and I feel like I'm one of those artists as well.
You're a good company. We've got an email question from Monica in Edmonton. She says, hey, I'm a huge fan. I've also gotten into lots of trouble for lying that I went to a party with my parents, and I'm wondering, what was the biggest lie you ever told your parents that got you into trouble?
Okay, I don't know if this is a lie, but this was really manipulative, I have to say. I wanted to get piercings.
You wanted to get what?
Piercings.
Okay.
And I got my belly button pierced. I was about 16, 17.
Did it hurt?
It did hurt.
Yeah.
And then I wanted the next day, because they're addictive, 5 piercings in my ear. So I got them all up my ear, all at the same time. I had red ears, looking crazy. And I asked my mom. No, I didn't ask my mom because I knew she'd say no. So I asked my dad, and he said he didn't think I would go through the pain. Anyway, I went to see my mom, and I knew she'd be mad at me. So I got a magnet and put it in my nose. And she looked at me and was like, girl, I will slap fire from you. What is wrong with you putting that thing in your nose? She was so mad at the nose. When I took it out and showed it was a magnet, she overlooked the ears and she didn't care. She was relieved.
I like that.
But it was manipulative.
Would you ever do you have any tattoos?
I used to. I don't have it anymore. I got it removed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They can do that?
Yeah, they can. It's very painful, but they can.
All right. More painful than the actual tattoo?
Way more painful.
Whoa. All right. We're going to take a quick break. More with Beyonce. I love it much. Thank you. Welcome back to our Live at Much with Beyonce. Now, I'm not the only person who gets to ask the question. We had emails, we had texts from all over the country, and we have a fan on the phone right now.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
My name's Jackie.
Where are you calling from?
St. John's, Newfoundland.
Oh.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi. I think you're great. I love your music.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And my question for you is, if you wasn't a singer, what kind of jobs would you be doing?
Well,
Sorry, kind of nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. My first job was actually at my mother's hair salon, answering the phones as a receptionist and sweeping up hair. And if I wasn't a singer, I've been doing this all my life, so I really couldn't imagine what I would do. Probably, I love therapy. I love psychology. I would love to be a psychologist.
Well, I think you're great. I love you. And can you say hi to my friend Tasha for me?
What's your friend's name?
Tasha.
Tasha?
Yes.
Hi, Tasha.
Thank you very much.
That's so interesting that you wanted to go into psychology. How has that affected your friendships and your relationships, do you think?
I don't know. I think I'm just they say I'm a good listener, and I guess I love to, like I said, work out people's problems, or at least feel like I'm helping a little bit. It more than anything, has helped me with my songwriting, because I hear a lot of people's issues, and I know I kind of can connect with everybody.
Talking about first jobs, what was the worst job you ever had?
My only job was that, in singing. I mean, that's crazy, but I've been doing this, since I was 9. And we got our first record deal when I was 12. So it's been all my life.
Completely different from anybody else's life.
Well, I'm sure, there are some other people that have been doing this all their lives.
We've got an audience question.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing, Miss Beyonce?
Great. How you doing?
I'm good. What would you say is your most significant experience up to this point that you would say particularly influenced this album?
Probably Dreamgirls. And I think also being around a lot of hip-hop artists, because I know a lot of the tracks are a lot harder than I would have probably picked maybe 5 years ago. And I think my taste in music has changed a lot because I've been in a lot of sessions with a lot of hip-hop artists, and I always thought, some of the tracks, it would be great for someone to sing over these tracks, and that's what I did.
Wasn't anything like a...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It wasn't anything, there weren't any particular personal experiences that you would like, lyrically, there's a theme running through your album.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say there's any personal experience that, anything in particular?
It's not anything in particular because, like I said, Ring the Alarm, I'm not going through that right now. Irreplaceable, I'm not going through that right now. But I know that's something that a lot of women need to hear. And me as a songwriter, it's important that I don't write the same song over and over again. I didn't want to have another love album, which is why I brought in a lot of other writers to help me kind of change and go to the next level and write some different type of songs.
We've got a text question. That was a great question, by the way. We've got a text question from Janelle in Vancouver, BC, and she wants to know whether you and Jay-Z would ever do a reality show.
I can't see me and Jay doing a reality show. Well, we don't really even talk about our relationship, so I really couldn't see that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just don't. There's certain things that are just not for certain people. I couldn't imagine.
Have you ever been approached to do that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, definitely, absolutely. Every celebrity. Once one thing works, everybody tries to go after every celebrity and recreate the same thing. So it's kind of like, when Michael Jackson is hot, every label goes and tries to get a Michael Jackson. Everybody goes and tries to get a Justin Timberlake. Everybody goes and tries to get a Jessica and Nick reality show. That's just part of the business.
Okay. We're going to go to the window right now. There's some more fans. You want to just come say hello really quickly?
Okay.
All right, come on out. Like I said, they've been waiting all day long. We're in here. We can't ignore the fans outside. We're taking a quick break. Before that, though, we have a question. Jessica, what's your question?
Hi, my name's Samantha.
Hello.
And my birthday's on Saturday, so big up to Virgos.
Birthday. Are you a Virgo?
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. So the question is, what current artists would you want to go on tour with and why?
What current artists I'd like to go on tour with? Probably, let me think. Who would I go on tour with? I love Gnarls Barkley. I don't know if that will make the best tour because we're so different, but I love him. I would love to watch their show every night. I love, say hi to who? Varga. Hello. I would love Justin. There are a lot of new young artists. Oh, Lord, it's overwhelming.
It's crazy out here. We're taking a quick break. Stay tuned for a lot of much with Beyonce. Coming back.